Hello, everybody, and welcome. It is Monday, and that means it's time for some more Silent Hill 3 shenanigans. But before we get started, if you saw last week's episode, someone in chat told us a password for an extra costume. So I figure we're not going to go through this game multiple times in stream, so I may as well just pick this up and show it off, right? So the code, I believe, was Princess Heart. So let's check this out real quick. I don't even know what it is, and I spelled it wrong. And I hit the square button. Extra costume. Okay, this time we're gonna spell it right. And actually choose the enter key. I hit square, and I guess that just means kick me out of the friggin' thing. H-E-R-T is there. Princess Heart. That looks right. Let's give this a shot. Transform costume. Now, I don't know. Okay, it saved my system data. I guess we'll try an extra new game. And we'll just cut through the whatchamacallit. Right? Because what we want to see is we want to see what the outfit is. We're not going to worry about the... Unless it, like, appears. Okay, we're going to just skip that. We're not worried about it. Oh, there we go. Well, it appears. That is an outfit.
Dad, it's me. Yeah. Sorry I didn't call sooner. Yeah, I guess I was. Anyway, I'm coming home now. Oh, I didn't get that thing you asked me to. Okay. Okay, I will. I love you too, Dad.
It's clearly a reference to something, but I don't know what.
Heather, I need to speak with you. My name is Douglas Cartland. I'm a detective.
I'll bet you are.
A detective? Really? Well, nice talking to you.
Hold on. There's someone that wants to meet you. Just let me have an hour. No, half an hour of your time.
My daddy always told me not to talk to strangers.
But did he tell you to
This
dress
is
like that?
very important. It's about your birth.
Uh-huh.
I'm not interested.
It's so goofy.
Are you still following me? Do I have to scream?
Sorry. I'll wait here.
It's like a little reminiscent of like Space Channel 5? A little bit, but like it's not quite right. I have no idea. It's gotta be from something, but I have no idea what. Can I... Yeah, there we go. Soft reset. So we're gonna load our... Now that we've seen what that costume is, we're gonna load our actual running save. Because we don't need to start the game over again from scratch. But it was worth seeing that, just to check it out. Okay, so here we are. We're back at the hotel room. It's still irritatingly dark. If I cut off my lamp, it actually helps a little bit. But I think we're also unarmed. We're gonna put the machine gun back on, because that is our goal: is to run and gun through this game. Don't need to use the bathroom. Can't go out on the balcony. Okay. So we remember this, right? We're gonna have to walk through Silent Hill, get to the hospital, and then the hospital is a very long area. We might get through all of it today, but I'm not sure. We'll see what happens. Now that we don't have to worry about the ridiculous puzzle, like the puzzles should be less bad going forward. Alright, we're going to head to that hospital over there. This time, though, we are fully armed and ready to take on any bad guys that happen to be... Yeah, just like that. Yeah, they're trying to... It called for friends. No entrance for carrying in. Ah, English. How I've missed you. Gotta try to keep an eye out for her moving her head around in any way, because, like, there might be, like, some health items nearby or something. And it'd be nice to have a few extra of those. Now, I don't hear the radio right now, so we may be, free of enemies for the time being. But as we've seen, they will respawn them. And they will put us into rooms where there's just enemies right in front of us, so... We still need some health items, basically. Oh, you hear that? It's one of those enemies, the pendulums, I think, is what they were called. You know what we should double check on? Is she still technically equipped with the bulletproof vest? She is. Okay, that's good. Because they unequipped our weapon, but not our... We should probably go through this. I'm not sure that it does anything for us to go through it, but it wouldn't hurt for us to go through it in case it has like an effect on the story. Writing this before I'm lost in death and oblivion. We never do know exactly how what's-her-face got that monster to attack Harry. It's very weird. But we've seen this before. It all started 24 years ago. Coming back from a vacation, my wife and I found a baby on the side of the highway. We took the girl home. 3 years later, my wife died. 4 years later, 17 years ago, Harry Mason went to Silent Hill. The girl pled to go there and took her with him, or he took her with him, not knowing why she wanted us to go there. That girl vanished. She didn't go anywhere. She didn't die. She returned to her original self, is what Dahlia said. The young woman was burned by her mother as a sacrifice to God, Alessa Gillespie. Half of her soul escaped, half went to live on in a baby, in that girl of ours. 7 years passed before that half-girl returned to Silent Hill, drawn back, for whatever reason, and made Alessa whole again. Newly strengthened, she vowed to kill God. God was a fetus nestled into the sacrificial girl's womb. Someone with usual rights, Alessa's wish, no matter the outcome, even if her own existence were at stake. That wish was not granted. Harry's interruption meant that she prayed instead for the girl's return. I alone couldn't bring her back. Dahlia did it. Harry only helped at the birthing ceremony to bring God out of Alessa. The newly born God wailed once and was dead. All from that girl's, and probably Alessa's, conscious resistance. But that's not the end. After God vanished in a glow of light, Alessa reappeared and gave me a baby. She looked a lot like that girl so long ago. Then Alessa was gone, dead. There was nothing that Harry could have done to help. He clutched the baby to his chest and ran off. The whole thing felt like a dream, but he had proof that it wasn't. The girl that he had brought there was gone and replaced with this baby. 17 years later, it feels like only yesterday, but again, it feels like a million years ago. I had reservations at first about raising the baby. Could I love her? Her existence was unexplainable. She could be that young woman who snatched away my beloved daughter. That led to sadness and anger. There were times when I, Harry, put his hands around her tiny little throat. Even considered abandoning her. But he decided to raise her after all. Couldn't let her go. Harry's final words. I love you. I have no doubts about that. That's all I ask you to believe. To my precious daughter. Some very good backstory. I know we'd seen it before, but I figured it was worth going through once more just to kind of refresh our memory. Especially because these games do tricks where, like, if you don't read a thing, sometimes it affects the ending and stuff like that. So I figured it makes sense to just go through it one more time. What is this? This is a staircase. I remember this being open before, but I don't remember what was in here. I guess there's some goodies, some shotgun shells. Medikit, some beef jerky. The camera shifts. It's not obvious why. Here's a tourism pamphlet. Silent Hill, a quiet little lakeside resort town filled with monsters. Quaint old homes, gorgeous mountain landscape. We never see the mountains. We saw the lake in Silent Hill too. That was annoying. That was a puzzle, quote-unquote puzzle, that took me a while to figure out. Roger Widmark. Someone we'll never hear from again. There's a poster here. Return of Lady Maria. Huh. Maria was the character in Silent Hill 2. Okay, we can't open that door. Okay, we got some items here. Very good. More health is always helpful. With ammo we don't need so much, but, you know, we may find use for it. Again, I don't hear... What is that? Oh, it's just the car. It's just like a funny camera view on the car, whatever. Nope. There must be more than one. Yeah, you see it? Carefully. go. So you can cancel that dash by what I was doing there was I was tapping the up button like maybe twice a second to kind of get her to sweep up and down in that arc. And that took out those two without getting slammed by their little dash attack. The dash attack isn't so bad. It doesn't do that much damage, but any bit of health we can maintain is... One. And another. Another one down. Stay down. And I believe this is the hospital. Alright, we're in. Some of the nurses have guns, if you'll remember. So hopefully we'll be able to take them out before they take us out. I can hear her walking around. There she is. There we go. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Now we have to find the map, and we have to find all the different... Here's the map, I think. Yeah. Hospital map. Very nice. There's a save point that we probably don't need. A poster. A broken locked door. Health drink, random medicine. Wait, what's this? Nothing. It's interesting that the nurses don't make radio sounds. You would think that they would, but they do not. Nothing dangerous in here. A memo on the refrigerator. Food only, don't store drugs. Can you store health drinks? There's one in there. Broken lock. Broken lock. Really? None of that is of interest? But this one is. Room S12. Mild hallucinations. Emotional instability. Obsessive ideas. Schizophrenia. Violent when excited. That's Vincent. No, not Vincent. Leonard. Sorry. Vincent's the other guy. Other one's for Stanley Coleman. Passive but egotistical, obsessive attachment to particular woman, violent incidents. Great. Okay. And let's keep checking doors, because most of them are going to be broken. past there. Broken. Well, it does let me in to the elevator. That's nice, I guess. We're not ready to go upstairs yet, so we're just gonna leave the elevator. Another open door. Hey, we've got our first, Stanley? Yeah. I was always thinking of you here in this gloomy cell. I never even knew your name or face until today. But now I know. You're the one I've been waiting for. Haven't you been waiting for me too? That's why you came to rescue me. Oh boy. None of this is good, right? I want to give you my prized doll I made to commemorate our meeting. Wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot pole. Okay, that's one of Stanley's things found. Broken lock. Broken lock. Broken lock. Okay. So we've checked everything we can reach over here, so we need to go look at either the examining room or the patient cells or the stairwell. Stairwell is locked. Lock is broken there. But this should open. There should be enemies on the other side. Outrange them. We're gonna make sure everything is completely clear. We have infinite ammo for a very good reason. To kill everything that moves. Now, one of these rooms, I forget which one, just has 3 evil nurses in it. Well, that was quick. Solved that problem. Is she exhausted? No. I really don't understand the exhaustion mechanic because it is very unpredictable. Anyway, that's 3 dead nurses. And we didn't take any damage. That's the important part. Here's another door that's open. No? No bad guys inside? I'm alright with that. Another book. The organization has me shut up in here. They mean to break my will to make me forget about all that. But I'll stay sane even if they throw me in here with lunatics. What if I stick this to the wall? It would be worthless. You can peel it off, can't you? With that junk those nasty wenches won't stop using. If a thing has no meaning, there's no reason for it to exist. Just as you exist for me. Why haven't you taken my doll? My gift must have embarrassed you. How cute you are, Heather. Stanley Coleman. Her reaction to the doll? Yeah. There are a lot of things stuck to the wall. A cookie, a toothbrush, a spoon, a Christmas card, a clock. Whoever used it probably used glue, but why do this in the first place? There's a key. Yep. I'd love to take it with me, but it's stuck tight. I can't even pull it off. Wasn't there another written thing somewhere in this room? No? Maybe not. I feel like I'm missing something. Okay. I guess we'll try this door. Broken. This door. No. No. Alright. So, that covers all of the places that we can go on this first floor. So I guess let's head to the elevator and try heading to the second floor. Now they may respawn monsters. I'm gonna go save. I have a strange feeling that I want to save. Hospital office. My favorite. Alright. Now she won't leave the hospital, yeah. It's a little strange. You know, if I walked into a hospital and I was looking for a person, and I was attacked by demon nurses with like rusty metal pipes, I would probably... Basement doesn't work. Yeah, I would probably do something else. I go back to the motel and be like, this isn't friggin' worth it. Alright, looking for enemies. Once again, the camera is awful. What is this? Oh, another book. You may not yet have realized your own true feelings, but you sense them unconsciously. You're trying to get closer to me. That's a virtue, the path to paradise. If the door is locked, open it. Use the password for the prison gates. Doctor, I've forgotten his name. That quack has it posted. He should be here too. 4 numbers would have been good enough, but he kept on going. Isn't it a shame I'm not there? Aren't you irritated? So, here's a memo. First is larger than the second is twice the third is smaller than the fourth, and the fourth is half the first. 4 of the numbers are not repeated, 3 are not in the top row, 2 are not in the right row, 1 of the numbers is the final key. Final key? Alright. We have got a puzzle. The first is larger than the second. The second equals twice the third. The third is smaller than the fourth. The fourth is 1/2 of the first. 4 numbers not repeated. 3 not in the top row. 2 are not in the right row. 1 of the numbers is the final key. I mean, of course one of the numbers is the final key, right? So here's our... This puzzle really got us last time. So the top row is 1, 2, 3. The right row is 3, 6, 9. And now we have a logic puzzle. So let's consider it. So saying 2 are not in the right row means that 2 are in the right row, right? So like 2 of our things are... The fourth number is half of the first, therefore the first number must be even. The second is 2 times the third, so the third must be... So you could have the second be 6. The third be 3. The first is greater than the... But that probably doesn't work either, does it? First is greater than the second. The only one greater than the second that's even would be 8. And fourth would be 1/2 times the first, so that'd be 4. So let's try this real quick, just as a guess. 8, 6, 3... Oh, okay. That's way easier than that word puzzle. So we've unlocked that door, but probably we should check around real quick and make sure we aren't missing anything else. Yeah, that was way easier. Like, way easier. Fashion magazine. Extra costume password. Touch my heart. All caps with underscores. Maybe we'll try that at the end of the game. What does that mean? Yeah. Nail polish remover. Perfume. Nothing else of interest in the locker. You may remember that the perfume, all that does is it makes enemies respond, or not respond, respawn more frequently. So we won't be using that at all. Let's see. We got a bunch of locked lockers that we can't do anything with. But this is actually a good room to check out because we got a password. That's actually really cool. Alright. So, the only door that we can enter is the one that we just unlocked. The camera's going nuts. That's alright, I guess. The book and the doll are gone. Stanley is freaky. Okay. Two more enemies down, no damage taken. Whew. I thought that there was a respawn on one of these areas, but apparently not. Well, maybe it happens later. Okay, we've got a door here that's open. remember this. The start time is my key. The start time is my key. Papers on the floor. Medical record. Not admitted patient. Found in poor mental state on hospital grounds and installed in room M4 at chief's discretion. Died late tonight from blood loss due to severed carotid artery. Was grasping an own kitchen knife in right hand. Assumed this was the cause of the neck wound. Possible suicide, but wound angle is suspicious. Sent to treatment room for further investigation. Received no proof or corroboration of event from patient residing in the same room. Have not notified police. Leave victim's bed and effects intact. Okay. Medical textbooks, but they're not useful. Expect monsters. Always expect monsters. Broken. Broken. Elevator doesn't work. That's broken. They really could have made a good labyrinth out of this, but they kind of just failed to. Oh, we got another book. There was a tattooed guy on that rumpled bed. Not anymore, though. That alarm clock and filthy bag are his. Don't misunderstand, I haven't done a thing. I didn't hate him, though he was a liar. Shall I write something of my own? On my chest, since I can't cut it open to show you my heart. Hello, Texan Andrew. How's it going? Not much. We're just, this is the second playthrough of Silent Hill 3. We're running through with the infinite ammo machine gun. We're also playing it on normal puzzle instead of hard puzzle. And we're just making our way through the hospital. More garbage from Stanley. Oh, here's this trick. Come on, there we go. So, it's like, what, 6:52? Maybe? Yeah, turn off the alarm. Pillow is stained and sticky with blood from the tattooed guy. We were going to look at the doll. She still says the same thing. Yeah, wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot pole. My day has been good. How about you? The case is locked. But... oh, wait. It'd be... now, we did this before, and the trick was that it wasn't 6:52, but you had to use military time. No? 53? No? Am I crazy? Or did I read it wrong? Am I just dumb and I read the friggin... I think I read the clock wrong. Oh, you know what? It's before 6 o'clock, so it would have to be 5:50, and it's 57. Not, I can't. I can't read. Okay, fine. Oh, and it's not military time on medium puzzle. That's interesting. Got a camera. We'll need that for the basement, if I remember correctly. No respawn, surprisingly. Oh, cool. Well, I hope you will enjoy some chill Silent Hill with... There we go. Yeah, we played through the first time with the puzzles on hard, and that was really painful at points because the hard puzzles are nuts in this game. But on normal, they were not nearly as bad. Okay. So, we have cleared out level 2, it looks like. Yeah. All the doors that we can enter, we have entered. Now what we did get was we got the nail polish remover, so we should go back down to the first floor and use that. Yep. And we got respawns. The camera in this game is so ridiculous. Jeez. Okay. Yeah, it's great. I mean, compared to the first playthrough where we really had to conserve ammo, which was surprising, even on normal. I really had to conserve ammo in the first playthrough, which is surprising because you don't really need to conserve ammo on normal in Silent Hill 1 or 2, but in this one they made it harder. Oh, we can't go to 3 from here. All right, good enough. Gotta go get the key then. The machine gun also serves as a dynamic lighting assistant, which I enjoy. I mean, back in 2001, when this game was 2001 or a little later than that, 2003, 2004, when this game came out, you know, dynamic lighting was still new and novel, and like not in a lot of games. So, kind of funny. There's the key. You can use some nail polish remover on it. You got cinnamon bun. No, don't use... No, not the cinnamon bun. Oh, gross. How long has that been there? Oh, we got more creatures showing up. Hey, Cut Silent. Yeah, no problem. I tried out that code that you mentioned last week. So we saw that at the beginning of the episode. But then I loaded the regular game, so... But it'll be in the archives when it shows up next week. Okay, now we have access to the stairwell. And that lets us get down in the basement. Camera is so freaking weird. The Princess Heart costume. Submachine gun ammo. I like that. I mean, we don't need it, but whatever. Just watching the wheel spin down. Oh, this is... There's a sound effect in this game. If you're listening to this on headphones, I don't know how good your headphones are, but the headphones that I have, which are pretty cheap, somehow they engineered the sound in this area to make like a thumping noise that sounds like it's not part of the game. It's freaky. but in a good way. The sound design is so good in this game. I'll try the Konami code next week. That'll be a... We'll doll it out bit by bit. Now, I remember this area. There's junk here, lots of junk. And then there's this, right? And if I remember correctly, we used the camera here. Flapping the Polaroid doesn't actually do anything. 4387. That's probably the code to the 3rd floor. So it's good that we found that. Yeah. It's very strange that the light in there is like flapping up and down when it really shouldn't be. Did I get everything here? Oh, I didn't check the boiler room and the pump room. Let's do that real quick. I think they're both busted, but I don't remember for sure. Yeah, that's too bad. Now, wait. Hold on, we should definitely unlock the 2nd floor door. Okay, that gets us through there. That way we can use that in a pinch. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go clear out the roof real quick. I also like the rooftop. It makes me want to fly. You too, Stanley Coleman. Yeah, she still doesn't like the doll. And I don't blame her. Now, in the first playthrough, there was a couple of boopers up here. And we didn't want to waste ammo on them, so we ran around them. But now we fear no boopers. There's a weird Easter egg when you're wearing the costume in the Hilltop Center. In the room where you get the pork liver, the insane cancer there speaks Japanese, and Heather will too when she gets hit. I don't remember if you need to use the maul too, but she'll scream when swinging it in costume as well. Weird. Yeah, there's a lot of post-game content, as you've been describing. And we probably won't stream all of that, but maybe I'll do just like some shorts video or something like that at some point. Or it can be left as an exercise for the viewer, because really I think everybody should play these games if they're at all in their kind of like wheelhouse. Okay, no radio. Camera still sucks. Oh, there's a thing on the wall. There's a memo. Punishment for brutality toward patient. 12 hours confinement. Dismissal policy no longer in effect. Really? Something handwritten on it. The trick is to not leave any marks. Written by someone else. The chief is a pervert. Christy would have been better off if she had been fired. Not the Not the best hospital, I guess. For a resort town, you'd really think that they would want to have a good hospital with trustworthy people, but apparently not. Another open door. This time no monsters. But we got another message from Stanley, it looks like. Flowing freely your ebony hair. Ebony? Like the night sky scattering fragrance. It's weird because if he's been skulking around, writing these things and posting them around, you'd think he'd know what her current hair color is, even if she has dyed it. It's very strange. My heart clamors in my chest like a storm. You trifle with it. Your pristine glance like a feast when you smile. My thoughts disturb my breath like opium. He's getting into poetry now? Eric, a great poet who conveys my feelings so well. I shouldn't have let this place get to me. I should never have gone crazy. But it's superbly enjoyable to drown in my love for you. But why don't you accept it? Don't stand on ceremony. You and I exist as one. What I give to you is the same as what I give to me. And this is another weird thing because there's no evidence that Stanley Coleman has anything to do with the I think there's no evidence that Stanley Coleman has anything to do with the whole half soul thing going on to revive God or whatever. He's just nuts. I think this is an open door with some goodies inside. And a save point. Yes. Nothing but cleaning supplies in the locker. What do we hear? Stun gun battery. Last week after work I beat Extreme 1 in 2.5 hours since I had the path in your stream memorized. Nice! He just has to worry about his grills. Oh, that's Gary Cole. Nice. I mean, Gary Coleman was charismatic. Okay, cool. Alright. Last thing to do is to head into the patient room's hallway here. We have the code. 4, 3, 8, 7. There we go. I don't hear any radio. Like a surprised Pikachu face? It's a very good question. I mean, she does kind of like... Sleepwalking is a strong word for it, but she does seem kind of like confused about the seriousness of her situation throughout the entirety of this game, or almost the entirety of this game. Hope House, an orphanage on the outskirts of Silent Hill. It is a place where children are kidnapped and brainwashed. Very hopeful. Yeah, it is, but she's kind of like that through the whole game, where she's like, "Who are you?" And he's like, "You know, I'm a detective. I need to talk to you about where you were born." And she's like, "Go away." And then she like climbs through her bathroom window. She could have just gone back to the place where she was eating, and there'd be people there. There had to have been, right? The 4S is a heathen organization that teaches its own warped dogma in lieu of good religious values. Mr. Smith, temp, who lives near Hope House, says this. I can hear weird prayers and the sounds of children crying. I will reserve comment. I have no idea. What exactly do the folks at Hope House have to hide? During my investigations, I was able to discover a suspicious-looking round concrete tower, which appears to be part of their facilities. No one was willing to tell us what the tower was used for. It seems unlikely that it has anything to do with the business of raising orphans. It may be a prison or a secret place of worship. It is operated by the Order. It's Silent Hill's private special religion, which we will be dealing with later in the game. It's funny, the circular tower thing. I didn't finish Silent Hill 4 yet, but back in the day I remember there being a circular tower in Silent Hill 4, and I'm remembering that now. I don't remember that dialogue, but it's entirely likely, yeah. Joseph Schreiber. I feel like I've heard the name Hope House before. A couple of health drinks. Broken clock. Write twice a day. And next. They're going to throw nurses at me. I just know they're going to throw nurses at me. No, I usually don't do like a series like right one after the other. I'm thinking about doing Signalis next, which is a fairly new science fiction take on kind of the Silent Hill atmosphere. It has a lot of the same visual and audio cues, but it's also got some other interesting things that I think are worth knowing about. So yeah, I guess it's kind of a spoiler, but I am thinking about, after finishing this New Game Plus, about going on to Signalis, because I do want to play it. And it is good. I played a little bit of it, but not that much. But then I might do Silent Hill 4 after that, or something like that. Okay, here is, what's-his-face's next thing. It might be the last one, because the doll's broken, right? Goodbye, Heather. I'm sorry I wasn't able to respond to your love. It's all over. Leonard despises me because I made fun of it, saying it would come to this. If it weren't for his meddling, I would have been able to meet you in just a little while, then I could have taken you to my world. Yeah, I haven't beaten it either, so it'll be nice for me to. I played maybe 2 hours of it or something like that, so I'll start a new game and we'll go through that on stream on Mondays, probably next. A world for us alone, more beautiful in this one. Yeah, it's really good. There were some mechanics in it that are not very well explained, but I'll explain that in the stream because it's worth people knowing who might end up playing it. I've been waiting for this day, for today, the day I'd see you, the day you'd save me, today. It's so strange, because if you just, if he just stood still, he has to be moving around the hospital to put these books down. If he just stood still, we would at least have met him. Heather, my goddess, Heather, my lover, Heather, my blank. The doll is all torn apart. It's really pretty sad to look at it. Who did it anyway? Well, it would probably be, what's-his-face? Stanley Coleman. Oh, spawn. I beat Burnhouse Lane the other day. I've never heard of it. I'll have to look it up. Good. More monsters down, no damage taken. Let's see. The next one I need to try out is S8. That one. Broken. No. No. Another door. It's made by the creator of the Cat Lady. Art style is similar to David Firth's animation. Ooh, cutscene. Hello?
Hello?
Thank you.
Claudia,
No, I'm not.
don't lie to me, Claudia. You're always trying to run from your responsibilities. Have you come to apologize? Or maybe you still don't realize how foolish you've been. The salvation of all mankind. What a ridiculous dream.
Wait, just listen to me for a second.
I've heard enough from you already. How did you turn out this way? Where did I go wrong?
Listen to me already. I'm not Claudia.
You're not Claudia.
My name is Heather.
Heather.
Who are you?
Leonard Wolf. I'm sorry. I thought you were my daughter.
Claudia is your daughter?
Oh, so you know her, do you?
Kind of.
Are you one of her followers?
No, never. When I find her, I'm...
I can feel the hatred
What?
behind your words. The anger. You plan to kill her, don't you?
I'm sorry, but she killed my father.
She's a fool. But she's still my daughter. I was going to forgive her if she changed her ways. But I see it's too late. Heather, will you help me?
Help you?
I'm locked up in here. And I must stop Claudia.
Where are you now?
I'm not sure myself. But the door is at the end of the hall on the second floor. I think I can be of help to you. I have a seal. Please.
A seal?
Princess Bride references are always welcome on this stream.
Hall on the second floor.
End of the hall on the second floor. Now, if I remember correctly, there is no door on at the end of the second floor. We've been there. There's nothing there. This is what leads to the dark side of the hospital. Wait, what did she say here? Gross. The whole bed stinks like year-old sweat. More creatures? No more creatures. Two more doors. Both broken. Alright. Now, since we know that we're going into Dark Silent Hill, I think I'll save. Yeah, it's interesting that they spent so much time and energy on, or so much attention to, like, her face, but you have to consider that for PS2, the way that the character model is really good for a PS2 game for that era too. That must be why they keep putting the camera on her, even though I'd much rather have the camera be pointing at the enemies. Here we go. It begins. They might respawn some nurses too. Apparently not. Nothing. Oh, it's Moneypenny's room. She gives us a bunch of gadgets that we can fight monsters with. You know, it's... One of the artists went on to work on MGS3, so you can find some paintings from here in MGS3. Oh, that's nice. Cuts me off. I don't have a map of this area. You know, it's been a long time since I've played Metal Gear Solid 3, but I do remember there being some very creepy paintings in like, some of the areas. Maybe those are from this. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Alright. I wish I could see. Okay, it finally... Okay, dead end. Dead end. Okay. Now I can go through here. There's something very disturbing about these hallways. Something claustrophobic about them. They should pull the camera in closer to her for this area. Uh-huh. Really? Okay. This one doesn't make my head hurt when I look at it. But I know this one. It must be ...
Still has an unusually high fever. Eyes don't open. Getting a pulse, but just barely breathing. Why? What is keeping that child alive?
What the hell was I daydreaming? More like watching a video in a dark room. But that nurse, Heather knows her. Lisa, who was so heavenly toward me in that hellish hospital room. She did get a little weird, though. Yeah, we're getting the blood effects on the walls again. What is she looking at? Is there a ladder or something? Oh yeah, there's a ladder. Yeah, this defocusing effect gets really like difficult to parse. When I got here, I didn't realize that this was, like, equivalent to a hospital. Maybe it was being carried in. Yeah, whatever's on top was being brought in. So I didn't realize that these, like, were all doors. Here's some more goodies. Handgun ammo. There's a hand. There's a save point, which we won't use yet. Though we probably will call it in another 20 minutes or so. I don't need to check this out. I don't like to touch it. The thing about the first two Silent Hills is that it was very clear when you were dealing with enemies. The radio was a very obvious thing, but in this game it's way trickier. Here's the day room. It's always nice when that music can be completely eliminated from the room. Oh, that's a... Whoa, don't fall. Jeez. Here's another full wall of glass. It doesn't appear like there's anything to do in here. Can't break the wall. She doesn't have any text or anything when... Oh, I remember this. Yeah, the door won't open. You hear the sound. You start having the blood effect on her. Yeah, once the reflection freezes, you can... There it goes. Alright. Yeah, you see how it like started out as like blood trails and then it became like blood spots. The design in this game is fantastic. I'm pretty sure we need to go to examining room 4. But before we do that, there should be a door here. It's broken. Okay, good. Yeah, we can unlock this door from the other side. It's so hard to tell what actually is a door in this like faded out of focus room. It's very weird. Yeah, this is the blood dripping room. We'll need... There's a bottle or something somewhere if I remember correctly. If you're in there too long when the room changes completely, you die. Oh, really? Well, it's a good thing I've never tested that theory then. Stairwell? Broken. No, the game thinks I'm on the 3rd floor. Hello, Lee Davis. Raid, huh? Oh, goodness. Oh, Ted Bob has raided me. How is it going? I have become raided. Hello, Illusion of Mana. Hello, Ted Bob. Hello, Muppy. We are running and gunning through New Game Plus and Silent Hill 3. We just got into the Dark Hospital. Hello, Saltiest Run? Saltiest Bun. You're kind of cut off at the bottom of my screen. Yeah, we got the infinite machine guns, so we're just having fun with that. Let's see. Well, we got a few possible rooms here. Oh, we got the telephone. Pulsating hallways in the sewers. Huh. Interesting.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday
That
to
cringe
you.
look on her face.
Happy birthday, dear. Oh, I forgot your name.
Who are you?
Oh, okay, thanks. Happy birthday, dear. Who are you? Happy birthday to you. Happy 31st birthday.
Is this Leonard?
That's the murderer's name, not my name. I'm not your beloved Stanley either. He's underground now. His new name is Number 7. But don't worry about that now. It's time to celebrate your birthday.
You've got me mistaken for someone else. Today's not my...
I'm not mistaken. Today is your 24th birthday. And I have a present for you.
Remember all of this
Do you
dialogue.
prefer
Well,
to
if you're
give
playing on hard
pain
puzzles, yes.
Or to receive it. You can have the one you hate the most. Happy birthday to you!
But you're wrong. It's not my birthday.
Looks like we got Muppy in the audio. Hello.
I kind of snuck in.
The phone's not connected. It was never connected. Yeah, in the hard puzzle mode, the fact that some of that dialogue becomes important for solving the puzzle, which is incredibly cheap.
And cost us 2 streams, I think.
It costs us. Did you say 2 streams, or did you say? What did you say?
I think we spent 2 streams on that, didn't we?
No, we spent like 50 minutes of one very long stream on it. Whatever was here before is gone.
Oh.
So is that smoky stuff. Yeah, no, I remember because I had to cut it all out of the actual like YouTube version because I was like, people don't want to see this, or they want to see a limited amount of this.
I was thinking of the bird one we also killed a good half hour, 50 minutes on.
No, this is the bird one. Yeah.
Weren't there 2 that we spent a lot of time on?
There were. Well, Yeah, there was the number puzzle for the second floor with the
Oh, right.
the eyes and the face and the number pad thing. There was that, and then there was the basement puzzle, which is also a giant pain in the butt. Okay. Oh, we missed the women's locker room.
That's funny. I've never had that trouble before.
It's on. I put it up on YouTube as a separate video. I just didn't want to subject people to 50 minutes of us screwing around. Hello? I don't remember that at all. Bloodstained white robe. Does it mean anything? Some goodies. A child locked up in a paper bag with the garbage inside. Yeah, that episode, or those two episodes, I had to cut out. I think it was 36 minutes for the number puzzle and something like 50 minutes for the bird puzzle. It was ridiculous. Oh, we can't get into the hallway here, actually. Oh, that's a little surprising.
Yes, that kid will remain trapped in that locker until Heather grows a conscience.
Oh, if you find watching struggles fun, you'll like that. Because we tried... How many different combinations did we try, Muppy?
All.
All. Yeah, pretty much. It sure felt like we tried all the combinations. Whoa, that's also a pit. Jeez. Huh. A locked door. Monstery things monstering around.
They move with sludgy sounds, but there's not really anything sludgy about most of them.
No, they're wearing shoes. Like, they really shouldn't be making slushy sounds. There's another nurse or something somewhere, but I can't... Oh, there she is. Yeah, the gun nurses are irritating. There we go.
What are they even doing with them?
Nursing. Those are their special nursing guns.
It's for your health.
The tarot puzzle was not... Yeah, somehow the clues for the tarot puzzle, I kind of got what they were trying to do with them fairly quickly. That was the only one that we didn't have to look up. Because I looked up the Shakespeare puzzle, and we looked up the number pad puzzle, and we looked up the bird puzzle in the end, after struggling with it for so long.
I'm not even counting the bird one as like a puzzle. That was like a memory puzzle.
Yeah.
at best.
Especially since once you've spent like 45 minutes trying to figure it out, you don't remember that cutscene at all, and there's no way to re-trigger it. We've got a memo. Dr. Midkiff, use extra caution with patient in room 312. He should have his religious freedom, but he shouldn't push his faith on others. I'm a victim too. He got here by stabbing someone over a religious dispute. Be careful. Crosby.
I love how the letter opens with, "Don't let him preach to you."
Don't let him preach. I mean, he does stab
Something
people.
about a knife too, but don't let him preach to you.
Yeah, that's the dangerous part. Oh, you see, I'm old, and so like we did Roman numerals when I was in like elementary school and stuff like that. So
They actually made us read them off the cave walls.
they made us read the shadows of them off the cave walls, I think is the more accurate way to put that.
With our backs to the fire.
Yes. Who knew I would refer to Plato in a Silent Hill stream? Okay, there's one more door we haven't tried down here. Yeah, it's one of those things that kind of made its way out of like elementary school curricula eventually, and like because there's just not, and you know, you can kind of understand it in the sense that like there's not a whole lot to do with it. We've got a book.
Oh, I interpreted that sentence in a totally different way. I read, "I don't think I was ever taught in school," and my first thought was, well, I don't think any of us were. I took it as a generality.
Yeah, that's another good point. The world is teeming with unnecessary people. It is God's decision that I fight. As a knight of honor and a protector of the seal, I sacrifice myself to the blood of criminals. Fun. Who wrote this? Some twisted guy. I see this and I want to ask him, so you think you're one of the necessary ones? But I've heard of this. Protector of the seal business somewhere before.
You know, I know she has a voice in the game, but every time she reads something and makes a comment about it, I picture Heather having the voice of Fran Drescher.
I guess. Must be missing something, because there's a locked door over here. Oh, there's an examining room right here. I don't think I ever had a dare rally either, but my 3-year-old sister has.
Ugh,
Yeah.
I survived 10 of them.
Ugh, yeah, they were not particularly enjoyable.
There was a year of Dare Riot at our elementary school because they had that stop, drop, and roll song forever, and then one year they tried to do this much slower and less fun song where it was like a puppet that looked like Guy Smiley singing "Put It in Cool Water," and everyone was just like, "What is this crap?"
I never had that. Jeez, that one's really bad. Okay, that was floor 1. I guess we'll try. That button doesn't work. That button doesn't work. That button does work.
I mean, imagine being a fireman and telling kids not to set themselves on fire and getting booed.
I mean, even little kids are smart enough to know not to set themselves on fire generally. Generally. Oh, look at this. This looks familiar. Wait, someone's making noise. You hear that? There's only a few bodies in this one, too. One of these bodies was making noises, and it stopped. Alright, here we go.
No, I think it's the same bodies that are missing. Or was it just the one?
No, on hard puzzle, there's bodies in all of the tables but one. This doesn't... It's just a picture of a man on fire.
With some Roman numerals.
Oh, wait, really?
1, 2, 4, 3.
Oh, I didn't even see that. Yeah, you're right. They're scratched into the wall. 1, 2, 4, 3.
And it looks like an arrangement of 16 square or 12 squares, which probably corresponds to the bed. So you probably have to match those numbers with the numbers on the carts.
Yeah. Okay, I get it.
So the
That
two
makes a
in
lot
the
of sense.
center.
Yeah, I can. That's easy enough to figure out.
And then you probably gotta, you gotta get them in the right order from what this says.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, it's just the order of the code. That makes sense. So, like, if I... 3 beds, 2 beds, 2 beds, 3 beds. So 1... looks like it might be number 5 or number 9. And then,
Oh, actually, the rows of beds don't correspond to that picture, do they?
well,
Oh yeah, they do.
yeah,
Okay.
they kind of do. Like the problem is that there's only two rows in these center chunks. Oh, that actually does answer the question. Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Okay. So then, it's got to be 9 and no, 9 and 8.
No.
And then the third one is 4.
No, I think you're looking backwards. I think the top is behind you.
You think so?
Yeah, so it would be 5 would be 2, and whatever is to the left of 5 would be 1. So 4,
Okay,
5,
hold on. Yeah,
8,
so-
then 7.
Four, 5, 8, 7. So I've got 9, 8, 5, 2 as an alternate possibility if you flip it upside down. So we can try 1 and see if it works. 4, 5, 8, 7. We'll try that first. There we go. You were right.
That was much easier than last time.
Oh yeah, that's. I mean, like, you're not even joking. Like, that's so much easier. Yeah, we solved that one in like 2 minutes. Wait, there's a. The camera never points at this unless you do it manually. But here's another wheelchair.
I missed that. They know you shouldn't, but that doesn't mean they won't.
Yeah. You know, don't stick forks into electric outlets, all that kind of good stuff.
Unless you just gotta.
Well, I mean, you know, every once in a while there is an uncontrollable urge to ride the lightning. Okay, so that key, hopefully, is to this door. Yep. On easy riddle, the doors just open? Are you kidding me? That's great.
It almost feels like a slap in the face.
Yeah, right? Well, no, think about it this way. If you were playing on it easy, you wouldn't know there was a puzzle there the next time you played through. You'd be like, oh, here's a key. And then the next time you're like, oh, wait, there's a puzzle here. Jeez. Bunch of angry monsters. Same with the rope cabinet. let's try to actually make sure that we check all the doors. What's this? Pretty sure there's a person under these rusty red sheets. I think they're dead, but I can't bear to check. What does this say? Happy first birthday. Ugh. Okay, we'll check all these doors. This one's open. It's really bad form to put the enemies in a position where you can't see them on the camera. But there's 3 more dead nurses. Is there anything over here? Oh yeah, we've got some delicious health drinks. And a scary noise. Oh wait, the camera went. There's something on the ground. A birthday card. Happy 38th birthday. 14 plus 7 plus 17 is 38. I mean, yes, but it's not my birthday. That's like the best. That's like the best creepy thing in Silent Hill. Is like, happy birthday. It's not my birthday. Happy birthday. It's like, ooh, scary. Monsters think it's your birthday, but it's not really your birthday. Imagine the horror. Okay, it's C4.
They just want to keep feeding you cake.
Yeah, right. Like it's like that Monty Python sketch with the guy that is eating the guy that is eating so much of the restaurant that he explodes. Something like that.
That's how I want to go.
With a wafer thin mint. Not your usual structure. This is more like an altar of some sort. Lit candles, a knife, and blood. Did they worship the picture? What is that? It's just a... It looks like it's just like a picture of like a candle. Or something in the picture. Candles didn't light themselves, did they? She won't pick up the knife, apparently. I think the out-of-camera thing is trying to mimic the Resident Evil thing. I can explain the birthday thing, too. Oh, okay, really? The title is Lost Memories. One characteristic mentioned in rare documents and dying out in the modern age is that of the ritual sacrifice. Offering prayers, pierce a man's chest with a copper stake, drench the altar in blood, and praise to show loyalty unto God.
Isn't the birthday thing just referencing her becoming the thing that we saw at the end of the first playthrough?
Yeah, I think. I mean, I think that's the obvious non-subtext version of that. There's probably some kind of deeper lore thing too, as there always is in Silent Hill. The victim is burned alive. More dignified ceremony in which prisoners and sinners were not allowed to participate. Only the clergy could be sacrificed. Ugh. Similar to burning at the stake. No comparable rite can be found in religious practice nearby. It may have some connection with the main deity being a sun god. Even though this religion extols redemption, it brings to mind a dark and cultish history. I mean, the thing about Resident Evil is that the camera angles were static, but they were almost never that horrible. Like in this one, I really feel like it's just that they're trying to like show off the character model. And they're like, look at how good this character model we made is. It's like, I get it, thank you. But, yeah. That's what it feels like. Alright, what am I missing? Examining room and the door there. Melissa was 7 when she split to baby Cheryl. There's 7 years for Silent Hill. That's 17 years for Silent Hill 3. Equals 31. Fair enough. So we're missing something. Still. Didn't we need a bottle to get some of that blood from the higher. Oh, here's the trash. When did I get this? It's from a trash can in the locker room. I must have like accidentally like jammed the button through that because I didn't even realize I picked up that stupid bag.
Or maybe New Game Plus gave you an infinite plastic bag too.
Ooh, man, I could put my
Even
lunch
though it
in.
only has one use in the game.
Well, you know, you can put your lunch in one of the infinite plastic bags. Okay, just to remind myself, we need to go to floor 3. I like the fact that one quote-unquote puzzle in this game is gathering a giant plastic bag full of blood and then carrying it to a sacrificial altar. It really is
I
the
like
best.
that that's not just a suggestion I heard in my head this time.
You and me both. You and me both. Alright, we got this. Wrong door. Alright, let's get some blood. I put blood in the plastic bag. I got a plastic bag with blood. And she walked out of the room without another word.
Oh, okay. I was just making sure I wasn't hearing it in my head that time.
I mean, it could be both. Let's be fair.
No, let's be fair is what I usually say when I'm gathering the blood into the plastic bag.
For legal purposes, that is a joke.
You act like people don't regularly gather blood into plastic bags.
Well, I mean, they do. It's just that it's usually for the purposes of transfusions.
What's a transfusion?
That's an excellent question. Next question. Freaking. Well, I did get knocked down, so like.
But you got up again.
Well, no, but like I'm imagining that like the bag of blood got dropped.
It's thick plastic, it's good. She tied a really good knot.
Jeez. I feel like the nurses should really drop ammo if they're gonna have guns.
Now, they 3D printed those guns.
That doesn't have anything to do with the ammunition.
They only fire one shot and then they break. They're the old school 3D printed guns.
I mean, those still need ammunition.
They just don't carry it around. They just rely on the handful of shit. No, they probably just keep shooting you, don't they?
They do keep shooting you, yes. Alright, it's blood bag time. It would be funny.
Well, you know what it is? They
like,
all have
getting knocked
infinite
down
ammo.
there. Yeah, they do. It'd be really funny if getting knocked down by those creatures does cause you to drop the blood. It'd be like, it'd just be more injury to... insult to injury, I guess.
They're like, ha ha, got your blood, and then they run off.
It's not even got your blood, it's like, hey, I made you drop this blood, go get more. And they just keep respawning.
Oh, my blood went away.
Now this is a really interesting scene here because we very rarely see Silent Hill shift under our noses. But this time it does. And down we go.
just a fancy boudoir down here.
Wow, it's fancy down here.
Like what you did with the blood on the walls.
It's got that je ne sais quoi.
Got one of them there je ne sais quoi's.
I love how 90% of Heather's problems come from climbing down a ladder into a knee-deep water. Or waist-deep water.
Leonard, where are you?
Thank you. Now I can finally leave here.
Uh-huh.
Now Claudia's ridiculous dream is over.
Uh-huh.
Well, I guess it's time to dispose of her. The salvation of all mankind. Ha! Why must we reward even the unbelievers?
What are you talking about?
About our plans, of course. It's true that God is merciful, but first, one must be chosen. Only we, who hearken to the voice of God, will be given the keys to paradise. Don't you think so?
They don't actually put those things in sewers.
They do in this one.
Whatever you want.
What do you mean by that?
I mean that I don't think the way you guys do. I don't want any part of that kind of paradise.
You're an unbeliever. You deceived me.
I didn't deceive you. We were both just wrong about each other.
You didn't ask.
I thought you were a normal person.
So you tried to trick me so you can run off with my seal, eh? Heretic! You plan to destroy God!
I told you I wasn't trying to trick anyone.
No, I literally was just trying to get a train home, and then I don't actually know what I'm doing now.
You can't fool me anymore. The seal is mine! I was appointed by God to be its guardian! The
Okay.
only thing you'll get from me is a gruesome death.
Okay.
I think they had several different line ideas for how they wanted this scene to go, and they couldn't decide on them, so they just used all of them.
Well, the whole Leonard thing is so weird because,
Every
what's his
person
face?
here
Detective man, Douglas, is like trying to find this guy, but
Well,
like,
I guess you're not a
what did he
person
do? Go to his house and be like, oh, it's not home. Just sits outside? Come on.
Creatures like, that's a lot of bullets.
It sure is.
He's gotta run out of sometime.
I mean, you'd think that, but actually,
It gets shot once and then runs off walking like a dog. Oh, don't get too close to the pressure.
yeah. He's getting there. We go.
Kerplunk.
If it goes kerplunk, you're sunk. I'm surprised.
Nice reference.
I'm surprised they don't actually have you like knock him into the grinders. It seems like that'd be a
Yeah,
totally
I was
thing
surprised by that too.
that they would do, but apparently not. The worm took forever on extreme because he couldn't get stun locked. Oh. I'll bet. Yeah.
Leonard's not here anymore. I guess I should head back to the motel now.
Yeah, that's the conclusion.
I hope Douglas is okay.
I wonder what he was doing this whole time.
She wakes up from these scenarios with a sort of, well, what did we learn here today air about her.
Not even a what did we learn, like a I wonder what happened. That's very strange. You got a talisman. Enjoy. Cool and delicious talisman. Yeah, I was surprised how easy the worm was on with the infinite ammo. Like, it didn't even get a chance to move. Like, stun locking is a big deal on that boss, especially since it has that ground pound.
Is that what they call it?
Yeah, remember the worm, how it would like slam into the ground and
Oh yeah.
oh wait, this is, I thought I was waiting for something to load. It just turned off my light. Thanks, game. Yeah, because the thing about that ground pound attack that the worm has is that it does, area of effect damage. So you have to, like, be close in enough to shoot it, but you also have to be far enough away that earthquake attack doesn't get you. That sounds difficult. Extremely difficult. 2 infinite SMG shots and switch holes. Oh, man. And he probably takes, like, 5 or 6 runs of that? That's crazy. Yay for extreme difficulty. Alright. Well, I think we'll call it here for tonight. 6 minutes. Oof. And on extreme difficulty, so you're probably taking lots of damage and stuff too. That's rough. Okay, we've finished the hospital. So, that means that next week we'll be going back to the motel, having some cutscenes, and then going through the amusement park, I believe, right? That's next. And,
I think so, yeah.
yeah, so we'll call it here for tonight. Let's see, what else is going on this week? On Wednesday, we've got Legend of Grimrock. On Friday, we've got Darkest Dungeon. And then over on YouTube, there's also Labyrinth of Toho and a no-commentary Final Fantasy X run. So yeah, thanks for watching, thanks for listening, thanks for chatting. Thanks for the raid, Ted Bob. And yeah, I'll see y'all later. Oh, and Muppy, you want to plug your channel? I forgot, sorry.
What? No, no.
No, you don't want to plug your channel. Understood. Muppy has refused to plug the Muppy channel. The end.